Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Heather. I am the owner and author behind townsandhouse.com, where I help you implement systems and strategies in order to overcome the chaos and cultivate simplicity in your home and homeschool. Today is a very exciting day because I got new Erin Condren Life Planner in the mail. I do want to thank Tori and the team over at Erin Condren for sending me the stuff that is in this box. I'm very excited to go through it with you. So I am going to show you what I received, and then I will turn the camera around and take a walk through the new life planner, and then I will come back and give you some of my thoughts at the end. So when you open up the box, there is this little card. I showed this in an unboxing that I did last week, a couple of weeks ago. I received some, I had purchased some stuff for the kids for school and some of the new kids collection line, and this card was also in that. And then the first thing are these new sticky notes. They are so pretty with that colorful layers, and they go right into the life planner, so you can keep them right at the front if you want to use them that way. I have several of these and I do enjoy using them for pre-planning. I do a lot of color coding in my planner, so I want to know, I put sticky notes in for like future planning, and then write it in once the time, like once we're in the actual week. So I really like these. The next thing is this new sticker book. I love the Erin Condren sticker books. They are so pretty. I will open this for you. All of the videos and reviews and previews that I've seen so far do not do these colors justice. They are so vibrant and bright and pretty, and the stickers are just lovely in here. I'm not sure if you'll be able to really see them. They are just so pretty. I love these transparent ones that you can put in the planner. They're just so pretty. They do such a good job. Now these are smaller than they used to be. I noticed last year when they released the monthly sticker book that it was this smaller size, and I think because now they have like a portfolio or something that you can take the sticker sheets out of the book and put them in that portfolio, and that's why it is smaller. But the previous versions were, you know, quite a bit larger than this. I don't know if there's more pages or whatnot, but the stickers are just beautiful. I really like all the blues and the greens. Another thing that they started doing last year, which I really liked, was releasing the stickers that are in the back of the planner as like an extra packet. So last year I had the neutral vertical planner, and I was not a huge fan of the pastel stickers, which is why I actually chose the colorful to review. And so I purchased the colorful sticker pack last year and used those in place of the stickers that were in the back of the life planner last year. So that is a nice feature that you can purchase these separately. And the next thing is this pen. It comes in this really nice box. Let me see if I can, there's a little piece of plastic over it. It comes in this really nice box, and I've never used one of Erin Condren's pens before. I mean, I've used the dual tip markers, but not just a regular pen. And I love this, I don't know what color this would be, this turquoisey, greenish, like dark turquoise color on the inside. It's one of my favorite colors, so I'm really excited to try that. The next thing in the box is this new dashboard that says priorities and to do, and on the back there are the days of the week in like a little box, so you could use it for meal planning or whatnot. I don't typically use a dashboard in my planner. I have other lists that I use. I use a lot of lists. My planner is more regular planning, and then I have just random lists all over the place. And then the last thing before the planner are these little compliment cards, and they are really, really pretty. I don't know if these are like a colorful, these say, compliment cards, a simple way to make their day, surprise someone with an unexpected compliment that will spread joy and hopefully inspire others to do the same. These are very cute. I saw somebody talk about using one of these as a key for their planner. They make the key on the back and just use one of the coil clips to put it into the planner. So I think I might do that. They say things like, love yourself, you are enough, let your dreams take flight, you lift me up, and they're all foil stamped. So it's really pretty with the silver and the rose gold and the gold, different quotes. Very nice. I really like these a lot. And then finally we get to the life planner, and it is coming again in the box just like last year. They updated the design. It's like this mid-century circle blue color. I wouldn't say robin's egg blue, a little bit lighter than that, but it is very pretty. It's not the most sturdy box, but I think that it would work well if you are just putting your planners in it to store and sticking them on a shelf. I was actually thinking about getting some more of these so that I could put all of my old planners in a box and just put them on the shelf. Right now I have them in memory boxes, like a plastic tub where I keep everything for each year for my memory keeping. But this would be really nice. This is going to be my 7th year using a life planner. My first one was back in 2014 before I had Lucy. So I am really excited to dig into the planner with you, and so we are going to do that next. Here it is, guys, the new Erin Condren Life Planner, and this year they have actually come out with 2 designs. There is the layers, and then there is also flower power. Now I chose the layers, and it was a really hard decision to figure out which one I wanted, but I will talk about some of those reasons as we go through the planner. So like I said, it does come in this box, and the box is not super sturdy, but it is a nice little box, and it is part of the planner. It does protect the planner. So here is the planner, and every life planner comes with this ruler, and they did redesign this last year. I talked about this a little bit on my teacher planner video, but this is a much more flexible ruler than it used to be, and so it works really, really well, and I do like using these. Now, obviously, I got a rose gold coil. I always get a rose gold coil. It is a $10 extra charge, but I do love the rose gold, and I just think it looks really pretty, and it especially looks so pretty with this cover. This cover is so vibrant and pretty. It's the colors are just amazing this year. I really, really like it a lot. Now, when you open up the planner, you will have this dashboard right at the beginning. It is more for like a Sharpie. I don't typically use this dashboard, but it is a nice place to put some quotes or something. And every planner, life planner, does come with this little packet of goodies. There are some coupon codes and some more compliment cards and a couple of stickers in there. So the first thing in the life planner is going to be this vellum page, and it is so pretty. I love this layers. I was really not sure how I would like the layers, but I really do like the colorful layers. Now, I have been using a neutral planner from Erin Condren since they came out with the neutral version. Although last year, the pastel colors, mainly the peach, really, I did not care for that as much. So I really wanted to see what the colorful would look like. Last year they had an awful lot of shading. I'm not sure if I will use this life planner as my weekly planner this year. I did order a neutral vertical as well on EC Insider launch, which will come, I'm not sure when it'll come, in a couple of weeks maybe, and I will do a review of that when I receive it as well. But what I'm thinking I'm going to use this colorful one for is memory keeping, because I have 3 kids, and the vertical offers the 3 boxes. It makes it really easy to put in a little note about each of them each day and add some stickers from one of the Polaroid zip printers or an HP Sprocket printer, and stick those in the boxes as well. So then it says Life Planner, vertical layout, and where you write your name. And then you open to these quote pages. They are so pretty. I'm going to continue saying vibrant a lot, I feel like. And these tabs are really, really sturdy. It's a good quality tab, and I've never had one break at all or tear or have any issues at all with them. Now you're going to open up to this first spread, which is the year at a glance kind of little mini monthly calendars. I talked about this in my teacher planner video as well. I use this to sort of map out our entire year. If we have vacations or days off or things that we're planning on doing, it goes here. I put everybody's birthdays in here as well. And I like to use those little color transparent dot stickers, and color code everything. I love to color code. I think that's probably why I've used the neutral planner, mainly because I don't want the colors to clash, but these ones are so pretty this year. I really like how it's all laid out. Now, this colorful layers, the reason that I chose the layers is because of the type, the font that they used. The font in the Flower Power is more like a cursive font, which is also beautiful, but I have come to really like just this very simple font, and so that is why I chose the layers over the Flower Power. And then after this yearly layout, you will move into, I use these as like goal planning boxes, one for every month of the year, and just to put big picture ideas, some sort of a focus that I want to have for the new year, and I just label them with the stickers from the monthly sticker collection, and I start it in July and go through June because that is how I run my homeschool year, and so that's how I kind of think in an academic year. So that's what I do for my life planner as well. Now, I do get an 18-month planner. The reason is because it is only $5 more to get 18 months, and I like to have the full following year calendar pages available to me, because sometimes I do get doctor's appointments or orthodontist appointments, or mainly appointments, that need to go into the calendar, and I like to have through the entire 2021 or the following year available to me, because once we get to the end, you'll see there is a future year calendar, but it's for 2022. And so if I just have July to June, I don't have anything from July 2021 to December 2021 to plan out my stuff. I could relabel things. This is my own personal choice. That's what I've always done since I started using the Erin Condren Life Planner 7 years ago. And then after these monthly boxes, or whatever you want to use these boxes for, they could be used for anything. You will have one lined page and then a quotes page, and then you move right into your monthly calendar spread. I am so happy that they made the change to put the tab back on the month. It drove me crazy last year to not have the tab open directly to the month, and instead it opened to the dashboard. So I did not end up using the dashboard, and I would just put a paper clip on the tab to keep the dashboard and the monthly calendar together. So I would open the tab to the monthly calendar. But that just meant that I was not utilizing all of the pages, and I do try to use all of the pages in the planner. I think that it's, I just like to use everything. And then after the month, you will see another lined page, and then the monthly dashboard. And I have to say that the colorful last year, there was so much shading all over the place that it was just too much for me. Now, I really do love the colorful version, but it was so much, it was too distracting to me. And I don't use a lot of stickers in my planning, more functional stickers, so I didn't want to cover huge portions of the planner with stickers. The colors are much lighter in here than even this page was, and the monthly spread, and I think that's really nice. It's just a little hint of color, and I really do like that a lot. I'm not sure what I would use these dot grid pages for, this little space for. I'm not really sure how I will use this page because I did not use it this past year. I could see myself adding some intentions or working part of my Power Sheets goal planning into this spread. I'm not really sure. So I'm going to have to look for ideas on YouTube and on Instagram on how I'm going to use that. And then you move right into the weekly planning pages. Now, I have always gotten a vertical planner. When they came out with a horizontal, I did try that for a time. It didn't work for me. I tried to use it as a journal. That didn't work for me either. So I went back to a vertical and then just stayed with the vertical. I've never used an hourly. Now, I love to have the defined boxes, and I love that they aren't labeled anymore. They used to be labeled years ago, but now the way that I use them is I have a to-do box, a to-go box, and a to-create box. And this is mainly for my blog and business and any sort of creative work or content that I want to do, I put down here. Now, I also use the Petite Planner, the Daily Petite Planner, the undated version, for when I have a lot more going on. And then I will list the stuff in the Petite Planner and sort of do like an abbreviated version in here. Now, the one thing that I really liked that they did was they took away the hexagon up here and they moved the monthly calendar that had been down here up to the top. I like how there's more space for notes on the side. I use this for habit tracking, for my vitamins, and for the kids' vitamins, and making sure that we're doing the daily things that we need to do. I just write it out, and then I put some little boxes to check off underneath. I do like having the little monthly calendar. I know some people don't like it, but I do. It's nice for me to sort of refer to when I'm in the week, so I don't have to go back to the month ahead or behind it just to see where we are in the month. And I do tend to put like a little square around birthdays or important dates just so that they are on my radar when I'm going through the week. It's just something that I really like to do. Now, I'm not sure if this is how it was last year, but it looks like, because again, I had the neutral last year, I feel like these used to be like an ombre, or like they would get lighter as you went down the page, and now they're the same color. I like that. I like this. To me, looks very classic Erin Condren Life Planner, like how the original vertical used to look. And I do really like that. It was what drew me to Erin Condren in the first place. I loved all the colorful prettiness of the planner. And I do like that it is not so in your face dark coloring here. I think I really like these lighter colors. And the shading down here was much darker last year. I do know that. And this is a nice little defined space. I usually use it for like writing in meals or food prep things that I have to do. Like if I need to soak beans, which I'm notoriously bad at putting beans to soak overnight, I end up always doing a quick soak method. But I do like to have our meals down here so I can keep track of what we have and what we need to use. And so that is how each week is. And then at the end of the month, you move right into the next month's lined page and the next month's quote page, and then to the monthly spread and the weekly spreads again. So each month has a different color, and they're all really, really pretty. I love the quotes at the beginning. It's nice to have those quotes, and they're things that you can refer back to or look at later. And then you get to December, and at the end of December, because this is the 18-month planner, which you can choose, I think you can choose a July start date or a January start date. I think those are your options right now. Then you move into lined pages, and this year they have made it so it is only lined pages at the back of the planner instead of the dot grid and the coloring pages as well, which I think is a really, really nice feature. I'm so pleased that they did this because I didn't use the dot grid pages unless I really needed to take notes for something, and I never used the coloring pages. I really like these lined pages. I am a list maker through and through, and so having all of these line pages is really a nice thing. I also like that there's line pages before every month. That is one thing I think that they changed as well. Last year, this was a blank, just page with a large kaleidoscope color around border around it, and then in the neutral planner it was dot grid. I really like the lined paper better because that's how I use paper. I need lines. I'm a messy writer. I don't have all that beautiful hand lettering that most people that do planner videos has, so I like the lines, well-defined spaces I need to keep things nice and neat for me. So there are 11 sheets of paper, of lined paper, 11 sides rather, and I wish there was just one more lined page for the 12 months, but I like things to sort of match number-wise. But I do like that the notes page opens right to a notes page. You get to the end of that, and then there is still this contacts page, which I do not use. I think it's a good thought to have if you do have a few names and numbers or whatnot that you need to keep track of in your planner, or if you want them listed for your kids, if they need to call somebody or your husband and it's all in one place instead of looking for your phone. That is a nice feature, but it's just not something that I use. And then you will move into 2022 future planning pages. I don't even know what to do with that. It's crazy to even think that far in advance, but there is space to write down future dates or appointments or anything that you may have going on for 2022. And I do like that they include this, but because this goes January to December 2022, Am I saying it right? I don't even know. I do like to have these monthly spreads. And like I said, I will keep the monthly spreads, and I will most likely just tear out all of these weekly pages because I won't use these weekly pages. I will get a new planner for next year before I use these. But I will keep the monthly spreads, and now that the tabs open right to the month, we should be all set. And then you're going to move right into the stickers, and the stickers are just so beautiful. The colors and the foiling are so nice. They have a different design for the flower power ones, and also the neutral layers are different colors, different colorway. But these are so pretty. The purples and the blues and the greens, they're just she does such a great job of designing these stickers and coming up with really beautiful accents. These are all rose gold. The canceled stickers, I could have used those a lot. And then the birthday stickers, this is my favorite green, this color right here. I love to use these. I do actually use these mainly on our family calendar, which is one of those desk pads that I put magnets on and put on the refrigerator. I do use these stickers for that. And then I do like that they have redone these label stickers. There used to be, I believe, like an asterisk on the side, but now it is blank, and you could use this as like a checkbox or put the time of your appointment or whatnot. They are just so simple and really, really beautiful. And then you're going to move into this really nice folder. They redesigned this folder last year because it had a shorter pocket on the back here that didn't really work for a folder. So this is sealed on the side, but you could cut it here, I guess, and fit a little bit larger piece of paper. But this is very sturdy, and you can fit a lot in it. And the colors, the layers, when I saw the sneak peeks, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I would like the layers or the flower power, if I would want the neutral planner. I just wasn't sure. But seeing the layers in person, it is just so, so beautiful. I really can't get over how vibrant the colors are and how it looks almost 3D. It's really pretty. I do like that quite a bit. And then each planner does come with this perpetual calendar. I don't usually use these. It would be great for like a gratitude journal or a 1 line a day journal, or just using it as a perpetual calendar. I actually did get the new Erin Condren address book that they released. They released a softbound address book, and so I was planning on putting all of my dates, birthdays and anniversaries and important dates into that address book. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I do actually have a whole stack of these that I don't know what to do with, but it does come with this, and then on the back is a blank dashboard. And again, I don't typically use the dashboards. I would definitely use a Sharpie with it so that it doesn't smudge. But overall, this is just such a beautiful planner, and I am going to come back in front of the camera and talk to you a little bit more. I hope you guys like the walkthrough. I love all of the changes that they made for this planner. I don't know if I am going to use the colorful or the neutral that I ordered yesterday. I really don't know. The coloring on the actual weekly spreads is not as crazy as it was to me last year. It's really very simple, more subdued, and just pretty accents of color to me. So I'm really not sure what I'm going to do. I'm excited to see what the neutral looks like. I know that it's going to be a true neutral this year. And one of the reasons that I got the colorful to begin with was because last year's neutral really did a number on me. It was not neutral to me. It was more pastel, which is fine, but I would have preferred colorful, but the colorful was too colorful for me last year. But this is a really, really good in between, I think. The shading on the bottom, I'm still not a huge fan of, but because it's a lot lighter, it isn't as glaring to me, and a little definition of space for something different besides my normal daily planning, I think would probably be a good thing for me to just sort of set my eye towards different things. Now, I do color code. Everybody has a pen color in my family. And so that's really why I use the neutral planner, because I don't want things to clash. I try to pick coordinating colors for everybody in the family so it doesn't clash just with pen colors anyways. But so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. This planner I'm pleasantly surprised, and I would love to hear what your thoughts about the new planners are. Have you ordered one? Are you planning to order one for launch? I know a lot of people use a calendar year, January through December, and so they wait until the fall to buy a planner. I am an academic year girl, so I definitely go with the academic year with the extra months at the end. So I think that the coil is a little bit bigger on the 18-month. I don't know that for sure, but I have heard that. So it gives you a little bit more space. It's not as cramped if you do use stickers. You tear out the last 6 months. But yeah, so I am really excited to hear what you're going to order for launch this week, and please leave me a comment below and let me know. Is there a particular design that you really love? Have you seen some of the other designs? The flower power was beautiful. I'm not a huge floral person in design, but I loved that they dedicated a different flower for each month. I thought that was really unique and a really nice idea. The only thing in the flower power one that I did not like was that up at the top, let me see. So where this was the monthly calendar, it was instead a really large flower with February in it. I'm not sure if they even had the mini calendar. I really do use this. I know not everybody likes the mini calendar, but I do. So that was one of the only drawbacks for the floral pattern for me. Again, I hope that you liked this video, and please give it a thumbs up if you did. And again, leave me a comment below on what you think you might order for launch day. If you have any questions, I would love to help you out. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.